Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. So this is Planters Canal, and this is the head of a nature trail in the Woodland Trail Network. Yeah, you're right, guys. I had to come this way to check the SPCA to see if my cat Pasha was there. She wasn't. She is a clipped ear cat, and usually when someone brings one of these types of cats to the SPCA, they just ask them, where did you get this cat? And they usually get released back, because if it's a clipped ear cat, that means it's an outdoor cat that was fixed a long time ago by the SPCA. I thought, well, what if she was injured? Someone may have brought her here. No, I kind of suspect that a possum may have got her. I don't know yet, but yeah, no sign of her. However, there is some fish activity here. Let's get my mind off it, catch some fish. We're gonna start out with a shaky head finesse worm, June bug, with chartreuse tail this time. There are bass here. Could be other things, but the activity that I've been seeing since I got here might not be anything but gar. Slightly limited in what I can fish and how I can fish it. Oh, there was a tail bite right there. Didn't quite feel like a bass. It was very subtle. May have been a perch, may have been a little gar. There's a lot of choke here today, but there is a lot of activity. Hopefully it's not all spotted gar. This spot is famous for being absolutely stacked with spotted gar. We're gonna give this culvert that we're standing on here a few more minutes before we try to find another spot that we can fish regardless of the choke. I would love to believe that that was a bass, but it felt a little odd. That's 2 tail bites. Good thing I'm using the chartreuse tail. I think it's going to work out for this spot, because this looks like dirty coffee that someone put a couple drops of milk in. After 2 bites on the culvert, I think we need to back off it, at least for a bit. It'll probably be productive later, but if I keep pounding it, it's just, I don't see productivity coming very soon. Oh, that felt like a gar. One more time at the culverts. That did not feel like a bass. Possible goggle eye. They are here, or they have been, and then gar would be like at the top of the list there. I'm really tempted to head down this trail. There's not much down there that's fishable. This canal gets heavily overgrown. There's not really any access to it, and it's mostly shallow down that way, but there are fish, a lot of alligators. I think we might switch to something different and see if that is a goggle eye. Jig under the cork, avocado chartreuse. Let's see if it's small fish, not bass. We should be able to get their attention. Also, if it's a gar, if it's a small spotted gar. Oh, look at that, I had a bite already. Yeah, look at that. My cork is absolutely getting, something's just hitting my bait like crazy. It's little perch, that's what it is. There's a bunch of little perch here, which is cool. Look at that. That is pretty cool, because I've been here many times since Hurricane Ida, and there was just nothing here but gar. So it's nice to see that there's a bunch of at least perch down here. Oh wow, did you see that? What was that? That was not a gar. Maybe a little bass? I don't know what that was. Gotcha.
Have you caught any alligators yet?
I'm not fishing for alligators today.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not? I'm kidding. Who are you want to put that?
I don't have a big enough crock pot. Little perch, little bluegill. Gotcha. Just have to have patience. You can hook up with a small bluegill on a 1/16 ounce jig. So if there is a lot of these down there, and it appears there should be bass here feeding on these. Since I caught fish at the culvert, I feel like might as well just come back down here, down the trail, check it out. It might be more about the adventure than catching fish, or at least, you know, big fish or tons of fish. I don't know what we're gonna find down here. It's not a lot of good access points to the canal. However, there is one, and let's go to it. This is a nice set of trails through here. It's not like absolutely long, but you can spend some time in here walking around in circles. There's a lot of armadillos back in here, a lot of birds and pigs. There's a lot of feral hogs. You'll either see them or you won't. It's not quite like in Texas where you're almost guaranteed you're going to see a feral hog when you come into a nature area like this. That's cool looking, that big tree. There's only one way through, and it's through this. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I got it. Ugh. Wow, if I don't catch fish back here, it's gonna be a big whatever, because pretty mellow, pretty chill back here. There's nobody here. I've been to this bridge before. I've been here a few times and not caught anything. I think the only thing I've ever caught right here was goggle eye. You can almost see the bottom. You can see it right there, then it gets a little deep. You can obviously see there's a lot of wood here. And then right there is another little ditch, drainage ditch coming off of Planters, going out that way towards another canal. It's called Donner, but it does not connect with it. This is kind of a junction of trails meeting each other, and there's a bunch of info signs, not just this one. Otters, mink, and beaver. See all the blue ribbons? Obviously they're planting trees here. Like I said, if I don't catch fish back here, it's a big whatever, because it goes a long ways to mellow me out, to chill me out, come back here, especially when there's nobody or very few people around. So yeah, we will get a line wet here, but really chill. I'm just gonna chill here for a sec with the jig. It is a little bit after 4. And it was just a few minutes, barely a few minutes. So now we're gonna head down. Let's go down a different trail here. I think this trail that I'm on right now might be a horse trail. It doesn't look like a horse trail, but there is a trail out here designated as a horse trail. And they're not usually my favorite. Yeah, this is a horse trail. I got horse tracks. I don't like going down horse trails. They're always extremely bumpy, but this one's not too bad yet. Already back at the culvert. I didn't see any armadillos or anything, just some birds on the way back. There was never a bite back there. I didn't expect one. I just wanted to go ride back there. Like I said, goes a long ways. Whoa. Gotcha. Oh, this is bigger. What is this? It's just a bigger gill. Yeah, you're right. I pulled him off the edge of that choke over there, the edge of the vegetation. I'm gonna finish this session off looking for bass, working my way back up out of here. Gotcha. Took it right down. I gave up on looking for bass with the bass bait, and I just caught a bass on the succolet bait. Really nice sunset this afternoon. Little dink, little pickle. Go back. Gotcha. Yeah, you're right. Another bluegill. Gotcha. Whoa, he took that under fast. What do we got? Oh, that's decent. It's a good size right there. I'm gonna call it right here, right now, guys, because I'm starving mostly. I thought about staying a lot later than this just to see what would happen. My tummy has different ideas. Yeah, you're right, guys. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'll see you next time.